Comes. Hi, Stace. I am back. Oh my goodness gracious me. This is funny. This is something else. YouTube is sometimes like a baby. All of these social media platforms are sometimes they behave like a baby. Hello, beautiful souls. How are you guys doing today? How are you feeling today? I am back on. YouTube was not going to give me the chance to come and talk to you today. It was not in a mood for us today. I don't know why. But here I am. So today, my topic is loving yourself first is the key to giving and receiving love. We have had that topic before, but I don't understand why so many of us are having an issue with it. I'm so grateful for your presence here today, you know. So let me ask you something. How can you truly give love or receive love if you haven't yet learned to love yourself first? Hmm, that's what we're diving in today. So grab your coffee, get your seat. Let us do this right now because self love is not selfish, it's essential. And we have to figure that out. We have to watch that. Loving yourself does not mean that you're a selfish human being. Loving yourself does not mean, oh, no, she's not. She's selfish. She's so self centered. It's all about her. You know what? If I love me, I know what it is to love, and then I can give you the love that that you need to help you to aspire, to make you thrive. And that's what is important. So one of the things we know for sure when we are loving ourselves. Hi, Stace. Hello, Yuko. Stacy was here, and YouTube had decided it wasn't working today, so I had to go back and start again. So there we are. So today we're talking about this is a little bit. No, it's not. We're talking about self love and how important it is to love yourself. So why self love? Why am I talking about self love? Self love is the foundation. Self love is what it is you need for you to be here, to love yourself. It's the foundation of who you are. Self love shows respect. Self love shows that you know you are worthy. Self love enables you to set boundaries so that people do not abuse you because they think you're not worthy by what you do or say or think. So self love is the seat, is the real most important thing. And what we know for sure, self love sets the tone for every relationship we have. Yeah, but I have to love that person. And if while you're loving that person, you have completely neglected to love yourself, is that self love? Because sometimes we love ourselves so much that we can only give what we have. And if we have love for self, we can give it to them. But sometimes we do not see the value or that it is necessary to make an effort to love yourself. And that is where we lose it because we expect loving that person, all of them, 100% attention, love, and understanding goes to that human being. Therefore, we do not need to put that same effort into ourselves. And that's completely wrong. It is wrong. It's completely wrong. It doesn't you're not getting anywhere with this. And you cannot serve me from an empty cup. That's what I know for sure. So self-love is the foundation. And it is the foundation of how you will love somebody else because self love sets the tones for every relationship we are in. If I respect me and I love me and I take the time to nurture me, to make me feel good, then I can help you. And you should appreciate that. It is essential to make sure you know that you are loving yourself. It is not being selfish. It is not. Hi, Stacy. I got you. Yeah, I know. YouTube was having a dance and it wasn't letting us in. So have to get back to work. Okay, Yuko, thank you for dropping by. Without self-love, we accept crumbs instead of nourishment. That's harsh. You see, if we do not love ourselves enough, we will accept whatever somebody throws at us as if they're in love with us and we'll think it. We talk about self-love, but it's such a big topic. And it's important that others should understand that, and we have boundaries. Because if you do not, without self love, you're accepting crap from people, terrible behavior, discussion that are not right. You don't want to hear the words that they're using. It's not just not good enough for you. But if you love yourself sufficiently, you'll put the boundaries. No, don't talk to me like that. I don't want to talk. I don't need you to talk to me like that. It's not, no, no. I'm not putting up with that. Not today, not now, not ever. But if you believe you're not worthy, you will accept it. And I get this. I hear this. Oh, well, Tessa-Marie, he doesn't run around. Oh, Tessa-Marie, she's not a good cook, but oh, well, and she's not a good host. I get that. Can you believe it? People are telling me these things. He loves me, although he insults me. He tells me I come from trash, my parents are, and that's love. Are you kidding? If you love yourself, you'll say, you know what, you don't want to see me in the when I was younger. Do you know that I just can't stand it when people talk to people like that? I if I hear this, I say, why are you taking that from that person? Why are you doing this to this person? That's what you consider love, your behavior now. So without self-love, you are accepting, like it's you, somebody giving you the leftovers every day, leftovers if the bone's still in it. Real leftovers that should go in the trash. But no, they're giving it to you because you'll take it. They will come home and they would not say, hi, did you have a lovely day? They will not kiss you on the lips. They'll and sometimes you have to, grab that person for them to do that. That's wrong. You shouldn't have to do that. You should be worthy enough that you can say, okay, fine, you don't have to love me, do your thing, whatever, and I'm out. Man or woman. So when you know your worth, when you know you're worthy, you teach others how to treat you. When you know that you are worthy, you teach others how to treat you. And there isn't anything else. You know for sure I am worthy to receive love from me. I care. I take care of my body, my soul, my spirit. I take care of my finances. I take care of everything in my life. That is a signal for others to realize this is not a person you can come and fool around with. That they know. They just take one look at you and say, if you do not have your game on, don't show up in that park. You won't win. So you can't pour from an empty cup. So you don't love you. How can you love me? You have nothing but disdain for you. By the way you talk about yourself, you do not, even in a funny way, you don't even say, I am amazing, beautiful, and spectacular. Yes, you are. What is your superpower? What is that thing you have that others love? What is that thing you have that when you put it out there, it attracts people like honey, bees to the honey? It gets sticky. They want to stay with you. What is that? That is what you have to accentuate. If it is the joy of living and feeling the energy as you go through life, that's what you put out there. That's what you use all the time. So, what is your superpower of loving yourself? Do you have one? Put it in there. Put it. I don't understand that. That's not love. No, it's not. When somebody tells you, "I love you," and they have no respect for you, that's not love, and you don't put up with that. But you have to set the boundary. All of us, man, woman, you know what it is you do. And the thing about the touch, Come on. If you love me, touch me. Because if I love you, I will touch you. If I love you, I will hug you. If I want to be with you, I will be close enough to you that you will know I am here. I will show you how I care for me from everything. You love me and you're missing teeth. Really? So, what would you do for me if I was not able to get my teeth properly done? You can't tell me what to do when you have crack or dirty teeth or whatever. So, we have to stop accepting that nonsense. It you don't have to walk away from that person, but you have to show them, hey, I take care of my teeth. I go to the dentist. I have a shower. I smell good. I will wear something that, unless you have a damn bad allergy, otherwise do something about it. And I know I'm talking about the physical body because that's where our eyes go first. But sometimes we need to talk about the emotional thing. What is your behavior? You're angry. And you're angry for no reason. You're angry because somebody does not like what you do or they want to criticize you. You don't do that. When they criticize you, you walk away because their criticism does not affect you in any way. And we have to learn that. So if you love me, show me how you love you. On Sunday self-care, we were talking about when some people walk, you can see the dry skin dropping from their heel to this floor when they're walking, or their elbows look like you need to get a carpenter's file and file it, and the feet that look like they're lethal weapons. I don't know why I am obsessed with smooth feet. I have to have it. So when I see somebody in the summer, my eyes, Yuko's eyes go to the elbow, I go to the feet, and I'm thinking, if that touches me in bed, whoa, I'd kill it. It's like a weapon. I need to destroy it. So that's what I mean. You're sleeping with a lethal weapon, and you call that love, and you accept that? I would do it. And you see, my husband didn't like going to the spa, so I would do it. Babe, come here. And we're doing this. And of course, he liked it. So he just sat there. And he was in heaven. And his brother calls, what are you doing? Oh, I'm in the spa, but I call your house. Well, Tessa-Marie is doing my feet. Yeah, because I don't want no damn lethal weapon. I'll bleed to death. I love myself more than that. I don't need a scar on my leg because of your upturned toenail. So anyway, loving yourself is the key to giving and receiving love. Emotional and mental shift. I just mentioned that. Speak kindly to yourself. That is something I say every day when I do the morning blessing. What did you say to yourself this morning in the mirror when you get to the bathroom? I know everything works. They all hurt. And you get there and everything is cranky and hurting. You have been in the same position for 8 hours. What do you expect? So don't criticize your body. That's where we go, and then it gets into the mind, and mentally we forget, and then we have this dialogue with ourselves, and we believe we are too old for this and too old for that, and we just march through life like this, Ceci pass. Ha, you're laughing at this, right? No, we need to stop doing that. Your inner dialogue becomes your outer behavior. I know I love to dress. I love makeup. I love to shower. I love to bath. I love to this. I love this. I love that. And I love to keep my mind clear. So I meditate. I meditate every day. I do 45 minutes of meditation. I do that and exercise. These are the must do for me. I have to make sure that I can bend, I can touch my toes, I can twist and I can turn, I can flip and flop. I have to keep it going. And usually, when you first wake up in the morning, it's not the thing that you want to do, but I do it. I put my watch on, I time it, and I say, let's go. And of course, let's go in the beginning is not let's go, it's let's go. So, and I drink a Himalayan salt water at that time, so it helps me to feel better faster. And then, but I have meditated already. You get out, you love yourself. You don't jump out of bed. Give yourself 10 seconds, 10 minutes, and lie there and stretch and love that you. Practice self-forgiveness. Hey, you can't fix that shit. Whatever happened, you made a mistake. I have my list of mistakes is so long that I just have to say, you know what, you guys just stay over there. I cannot fix it now. So I let go. And you know how you do that? You get into the present moment. You get into the moment that, yay, I can touch my toes up and down. I can hold the one hand and one hand on the wall and the other hand and a leg is in the air. Fine, I can do that. I need to be grateful for that. You know, I can twist and I can turn. I can carry a medicine ball for and back and forth and do 20 things with over 20 for medicine ball. So yeah, a 5 pound ball. And I'm great. I feel wonderful for that. I stretch limbs because you have to practice these things so them to work. Um, so the forgiveness thing, healing starts when we stop blaming ourselves and punishing ourselves. That's when we start to heal. When we stop punishing ourselves over and over again. Healing starts when we let go and we say, you know what? I need to stay in the moment. What's happening in the moment? I'm looking at a beautiful feature in the mirror. I have this amazing person in my life. I have a friend I can call Stacy or calling one of the girls. You call my brothers, my sisters, my friends. I can call and we can chat for a moment or two. We can laugh at the mistakes we made. We can laugh that, okay, it's so cold today. What are you? I think I'll have a glass of wine with lunch. And somebody who said, Tessa-Marie, it's 12. I said, well, add 5 to that and see what you got. It's 6 o'clock in France. So let's do this with lunch. It's cherishing me, giving me that. Reframe from making, a mistake as if it's a punishment for hell. It's not. It's a mistake. It's not a life sentence. Stop carrying it on a bag on your back like you're going through a desert sand dunes and you have a bag of mistakes. And you can't do anything about them now. Mm-mm. There's not one thing you can do about those mistakes now. I had something on mistakes here. And then what I prefer though is that you always should have an affirmation like, I am worthy of love, starting with my own I. And pause on the I. I am worthy of love, starting with my love of self. I'm worthy. I'm worthy to have glasses if I need it, rather than, why? And then you wonder why you have wrinkles. You're putting them on because you say, oh my, I have to live. My friend, I just wanted to. Oh, I said, why don't you get some nice glasses? Because you're squinting and this thing is falling off your nose. Oh, I don't want to spend all my money. I don't know how long I'm going to live. And I go, that's exactly why you spend all your money. This is Canada. They'll find a hole to put you in. That's what I told her. I said, they'll never leave you in the cold. They're going to find somebody to put you in. So if you need glasses so you can see, get the glasses. I don't know how long I will live. Well, you know what? No, you need them. Love yourself enough to see you're worthy. You're settling for something you do not like because you're afraid that you will not have money to when you get old. Who cares? By then you cannot see, you can't hear, you can't smell, you can't taste, you can't touch. So what? Do it now. And maybe that will lengthen the good times of your life. You know what? Um, so receiving love without resistance. How do you do that? Speak. Speak. You want this person to practice love to you in a certain way. They are not mind readers, woman or man. That lover you have, they didn't come with you didn't have a prerequisite. Oh, you know what? You need to know how to love me. Come here and you have to have it. I'm not going to tell you, but you have to guess it and it better be right. My friends, some of my lady friends tell me, well, he should know what I like. And I go, no, he shouldn't. It's not him. It's you that should know what you like and tell him. You tell somebody what you desire. You teach people to treat you by the communications you have with yourself that they can observe. And when the time comes to communicate your preferences to them, you do it without taking any prisoners. You just say it. The more you love yourself is the more you attract it. It's true. Receiving love isn't a weakness. It's not. So somebody loves you to the point they want to hug you and kiss you and cherish you. That is not a weakness. Self-love opens the door to compliments. Like you want compliments, help, and affection. Somebody's complimenting you. If you love yourself, you will accept the compliment, right, Stacy? Some people do not accept a compliment from another person. They no, oh no, okay. It's just a little old. Well, you try that on me, and you will. I'll tell you, thank you very much. I really love my dress I bought or something like that. I had gone shopping, and then I was taking my cousin somewhere, and she had a friend with her. So we took this. So friend was with my cousin, and then my cousin said, "Oh, I love your shorts. I love your outfit." And I said to her, "Yeah, thank you. I just bought it yesterday. I love it too." And the friend went, "And you're wearing it already?" And I go, "What? What did you just say?" I said, "I bought it for me." And she said, "Oh no, when I buy something, I put it away." I go, "Why? Was it badly behaving in the bag when you brought it home? So you had to put it in timeout?" I wear it right away. So receiving isn't a weakness, it's alignment with your worth. Be open, do not question love, welcome love. That's something I would do. Put it on right away. Yes, Tracy. And this lady is telling me when she buys something new, she puts it away. And so then you know me, my brain works like a magnet, and I go, so you put it away. Did it do something bad on the way home? So you put it in timeout? When do you plan to take it out of timeout? So why buy it if you do not want to use it? If you or you okay, so let us say you have it and you want to use it to go to your it's for a special occasion. I get it, but it's summer and I was in the mall and I saw it, I tried it, I looked at it, I wore it, I stood in it. I said, tomorrow I'm going to wear it when I'm going to lunch with those ladies. And it was beautiful. I felt great. But I'm still confused as to why she believed she had to hide her whatever she bought. So be open. Do not question love. Welcome it. But there's a but. If Tom John is sending you a picture from somewhere at the bottom of the world and telling you, I love you and I need a $10,000 from you, I'm telling you, run like wild puppies are after you. Run like a shark is in the water because a shark is in the water. Because I said I love you and I don't like long distance love, I want to see your eyeball. I want to feel see your eyeball. This thing about you find somebody on the internet and you love and you fall in love. I'm going to slap next week, Wednesday, out of everybody's mind. No, you didn't fall in love. They coaxed you. So they're saying that people are losing hundreds, which is true, hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars because they found love. And to show their love, they gave them their money. And that tells me you didn't love you enough to keep your money. I want my money. I'm keeping my money. No, 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 no. I'm not in the lending business. I do not equate love with money because you know why? I fell in love when we didn't have any money. We started our journey on our own. So no, you love me so much. One lady at the Red Hat Club, or Red Hat so the ladies group, said she met this man at some senior's place and they were going out for a month. And he said, when are you going to put your money on my name so we can share it? And I'm going, and what did you tell him? That's what I asked her. What did you say? And she said she used the F words and got up, grabbed a purse, left him at the table in the restaurant, got in her car and she drove home. No, that's a woman that knows she's worthy, right? So, I would just a few thoughts before we go. The more you love yourself, the more you will attract love because it's nothing less will come to you. if you'll show that you love yourself. You are not too much. When people say, hi, Ceci, hi, Tess, you Tessa-Marie, you're just too much. No, I'm not too much. I am enough. I am enough. And you are deeply deserving of love, Tessa-Marie. Let that be your truth. You are not too much. And you are deserving of love. Remember that. Nobody can tell you you're not deserving unless you decide that all the time. So, in the comments, Stacy has a lot of what's one loving thing, Stacy, you have done for yourself this week? What is the one thing, the loving thing that you have done for Stacy this week? What's one area where you are learning to receive love? What is that area? We are the best. Remember, Tess and Stacy are here. Take a seat. Oh my, she loves herself. She obviously didn't want to buy it. Why did she buy something then? Yeah, that's how they are. What do you love? What is the one thing you did for yourself this week? What's one loving thing, one caring thing that you did for yourself this week? You know what I did for myself this week? I decided to try staying longer in the shower, longer, and close my eye and allow the water to just pour like a rainforest and visualize I am in the rainforest, because in Dominica, excuse me, we have tons of waterfalls, and you can walk and go to the waterfalls, and you stand in the forest and the water is just falling on your head. And if you open your eye, all you see is green and colors, and it's so beautiful. So when I'm in the shower, especially in the winter, I stand there and I just picture that waterfall is cascading down my head, my back. I'm standing in a pool of crystal clear water. I can see the tiny fish running around. And the other people in the different pools, they form the Trafalgar Falls, it's called. And they're swimming in all the basins in the pool. Dominica is mountainous, and it is the nature island of the Caribbean. So everything is really green and beautiful. So I picture that. That's what I do. I did that for myself. I did it this morning. And of course, that makes I have to rush to get ready after that. So, and then what's one area where you're learning to receive love? I got discovered because I figure love goes out and love comes in. So the one area is no, I no longer have a husband or a lover, and that's okay. That's cool, because I'm much too lazy to take care of another man right now. It would be that poor man would maybe I can't do that anymore. So I love people. I love my children. I would go to dinner. I'd go to lunch, and I'll accept that. But so what area would I like learning to receive love from? I don't know, because I receive love. When somebody said you are an amazing person, I said thank you, and I love your energy. Thank you. I'm great. So that is receiving love, and that is something we have to learn to do. So this is what it is all about today. Have you dated someone since Brian passed away? No, I haven't. I haven't. I just haven't. Um, I don't know. Brian's passed now in 2014. So it's 11 years in June. So no, I haven't. I am so busy though, doing what I love that I guess maybe it's the energy that I'm bringing out is that I'm okay. And that would attract or detract love. So no, Stace, I haven't. But I think Brian would come from the dead and push that person right into the ocean to let them drown. I'm sure. So yeah. Anyway, it doesn't seem to be an area that I have put concentration on. Because I have this person that would show up in my life. They would have to love themselves as much as I love me. I love me. endlessly. I love me whole and entire. There isn't anything that I need to fix on me. That's exactly as I am. So I would therefore be comparing that person, the way they love themselves as they love me. I have an issue. People of my age, and in some cases, the male in our age group, they seem to just let it go. And I cannot let it go. It has to be polished every day. So therefore, I couldn't do that. It would not be wise for me, and I wouldn't settle, you see. I've never settled ever, and I never ever will settle for less than I desire. So somebody who does not love themselves sufficiently, male or female, to take care of themselves, I wouldn't even go out to dinner with them. I wouldn't even talk to them. I look at you and you cannot figure out to wear decent clothes. I look at you and you're missing teeth and you don't care. You haven't shaved. Your hair looks like you've been tossed in an old fashioned ringer washer. No, that would be. I would have to groom you, and I'm not in grooming anymore. I did it enough. Anyway, Stace, that's enough of that for you. You asked the question, you got an answer. My dad has no interest to since my mom passed away. He's not even interest. I observe. I'm too much aware of what I see, and I'm too much aware of what my friends, in some cases, settle for in lovers of my age. And I'm too much aware of that stress. Like, I love to cook. I loved everything. There's some things I no longer do. So because of that, I pay for somebody to do the house cleaning weekly, the gardening, the this, the that. I plant a few things. I enjoy other things. But I am not in the makeover of a human being that is in their 70s that cannot see that they look like they need to be dusted with Swifter, or pull the vacuum cleaner on them and vacuum their face, their hair, and blow dry their shirt. It's too much work. And they would have to come so prepared that it's too much work for them. And it's even more work for me. I only have space in these years of my life to take care of me. The times when we took care of each other is in the younger days, but that should go with you into your twilight days. But for some reason, Stacey, since you ask, no, I am not in the makeover business. No, look in the mirror, and then you know me, look at me and ask, would she go out with me? No, she wouldn't. And you know that. So yeah, and I think my vibe is, energy attracts, right? So mine just, no, no, no. You're not going to forget your socks in my house and come back and have it folded and washed. You won't get that. That won't happen. You won't come and sit on the couch and expect me to be cooking dinner for you. I never did it. Brian and I both were in the kitchen at the same time. So you see, I would be settling, and I can't settle. I just can't. I have to. I gave all of me, and I expect all of you to come the same way, polish. It's fun. Listen, I'm not going to tell you I don't miss going out to dinner. I don't miss traveling if a meal. I do. Of course I do. Having a chat. Of course I do. But I will not settle for what I see out there. And I'm not going on the internet, and I have no money to give you anyway. My money is mine, and you better find your own. Have a wonderful and amazing day, Stacy. You asked for it. Okay. That was awesome. I love the Love Channel. Thank you, Stace. Thanks, everybody, for coming. I am worthy of love, starting with my own. Remember that. You are worthy of love, starting with your. Do not settle. Please do not settle. Work on loving you. Start first thing in the morning. I'm worthy of love, starting with my own. That's the affirmation. And yes, you can look from the window and you can see somebody passing and you want that person back. Hey, it doesn't always work that way. So Stace, I know you're laughing. We'll talk after the live. I'll talk to you later. Love you. Thanks for coming, everybody. Have a great afternoon. See you next Thursday.